Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Right, so today what I'm going to do is two things today. So I'm going to go through my first time watches. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's about 9 films. All first time watches. So I'm going to give you my view on all of them. And also what I'm going to do is, so last week I did a video on my wife's, what was it, the weeks before? Can't remember, these weeks kind of fly by, so forgive me. But whenever I did that video on my wife's top 10 list, I did get a question, because I basically I said in the video that she likes animes and she prefers anime to film and series. Actually, she does like series as well, certain series, but anime is definitely up there. So someone did ask me in the comments how come it doesn't have any anime in the top 10, but she did say she didn't want to add it because it was just a top 10 films / cartoons. So I asked her to do a top 10, and no lie, she pretty much smashed it out in what, a minute. She was like bam 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 bam, 10 animes. If my memory's right, I didn't know any of them, but I don't watch animes, so I'll share that with you guys at the end. So what we'll do first is let's go through did I say 9? Let's go through the films. Let's just quickly browse through the films and I'll show you what I've been watching this week. Last week and a half I've been watching these films. All right, let me grab the films. Right guys, let's go through the films. So let's start with the first one, and that is Nobody. So I watched this, I actually got this after I saw Ollie's channel, and Ollie's watches films for fun. So I saw this was one of his watches, I think it was a few weeks ago now, so I was like, let me get on it. So what can I say about Nobody? Great action film. So it's oh yeah, Hutch Mansell. So that's the character's name in this. So you just see him, standard family life, Monday to Friday, goes to work, comes home, then you see Jay takes out the rubbish, then Tuesday goes to work, comes home, and then yeah, so routine is the same every day. Until one night they get burgled. So someone breaks into their house, and their son manages to get one of them in a kind of headlock, and he goes to like attack one of them, but he decides to kind of let them go, and then from there it kind of he's you know, he changes switch basically. He's like, he turns from your standard family man to, you know, basically John Wick after that, and he goes on some kind of spree, killing spree. His dad, who's played by Christopher Lloyd, he's funny. He made me laugh in this film. So he's in a retirement home, and he obviously know what his son used to do. So I'm not going to ruin it for anyone, but that's as much as I'm going to say. It's a great action film, great fighting scenes in there. So I'm looking forward to number 2 after watching this. So yeah, this is a good watch, definite good watch. So that's Nobody. Right, number 2, Starship Troopers. Never seen this, and since we went on that con in was it Liverpool con, where I ended up me and my brother went because my wife couldn't go that day, but Denise Richards was one of the people we saw up there, and the whole cast of Starship Troopers was actually there, and my bro was kind of like, you never seen the film? I was like, never seen it. So I was like, you need to watch it. So bought the film, and yeah, I had fun with this as well. It's just basically, I forgot the guy's name. He's the guy's name. Johnny Rico. That's it. I always jot a few things down. Yeah, because if I had to remember everything about every film, it's it's not going to happen basically. So yeah, Johnny Rico's the main guy in here. Denise Richards is his girlfriend at the start, but they take separate paths. She wants to be like a pilot, and he ends up somewhere else basically, and it's really a fight against them and the aliens. It's about 2 hours. I think this was about 2 hours long. But yeah, no, good watch that one as well. I had fun with that one. Yeah, would I upgrade it to a 4K come up? I don't know, probably not. I think Blu-ray's good enough. Same as that Nobody. I'm quite happy with the Blu-ray of that as well. So yeah, would I watch it again? I'd watch that down the line. But Starship Troopers, had fun with that as well. Next one was sort of it's Eden O. James, film collector. So like I say, he's like Mr. Steelbook. He's got like loads of steelbooks. So he had this on one of his videos, Secret Window. So I sort of messaged him, and he's like, good film, start to finish. I was like, never saw an advert on it. So as you can see, DVD copy this one. Didn't know what to expect, but really enjoyed this one. Really enjoyed it. I had no clue what the film was about. Obviously, Secret Window gives nothing away at all. So you got Mr. Morton Rain. That's it, Morton Rain. It's Johnny Depp's character in this one. And then you've got you've got Amy, who's his wife, but they're going through a divorce at the moment, so they're trying to sort out the divorce. Then again, not giving nothing away, but he lives in sort of by a lake house, so it's a remote place he lives in. And one morning, he gets a knock on this door by this guy called Shooter. He's a writer, so he writes books. So when this guy Shooter comes along, he's basically telling him that he wrote that the story for his book first. So basically this guy Shooter is saying that he's the one who made the book, and the ending is different to the ending that Johnny Depp's character did. So basically he's trying to say to him that he copied him. And then it's just it turns quite dark. It turns, so it's that guy threatening Johnny Depp's character, and he's got a lot going on with his divorce and everything else as well. But there's an unexpected but great twist at the end. Did not see that coming. So when it did happen, I was like, that's pretty clever. When I said I didn't see it coming, I'm trying to think now because I watched it over. It's one of the first ones I saw at my first watch. So it could have been nearly 2 weeks ago. I watched this. Obviously, I've seen a lot of stuff in between. But did I when it happened? Did I already think, man, that's a great twist? But I kind of knew. I can't remember now. But let me know if you've seen this film. But yeah, cheers for that, Eden. I really enjoyed this one. So yeah, nice one. Do you know what? I probably would upgrade. Well, from a DVD, I'd probably go for a Blu-ray with this one. Definitely watch that again. I did enjoy that. Right, next one is no one suggested this one. I did see the advert on it, and I thought that looks all right. So why not watch it? So James McAvoy, and it's Speak No Evil. So this again, just going to say straight off the bat, I enjoyed this as well. So it's quite a, so that him and his family, so it's him, his kid and his missus, so they're in Italy on holiday. Then there's another family who's on holiday as well. They're out there, this family's out, like him, especially him, he's out there, he's quite loud. Then you've got this other family who's a bit more reserved, if you like. But they ended up kind of meeting, hooking up on holiday in Italy. Again, not giving no spoilers, no nothing away. And then they're from the UK, so they've got like a remote place in the middle of nowhere. So they kept in touch. So when these lot went back home and the other family went back home, they kept in touch and they were like, "Oh, come over to the UK and spend like a week with us, and you know, we'll have a good time, blah blah blah." So they take them up on the offer. So they go over there, and their son has got, so he doesn't talk, so he's got no tongue. So this family goes over there, and at first everything's great. You know, they go for a meal, they you know, they have a good time together, and then things start to happen. Things start to unravel. What's going on? So again, giving nothing away, but what happens is good. I mean, it kept me intrigued until the end. So yeah, Speak No Evil. Again, DVD. I would definitely watch this again. Yeah, I'll probably go for a Blu-ray this one as well. So yeah, Speak No Evil. Right, next one. Right, so this was actually someone's mentioned it in the comments to me a couple of times now, and this was ever since Val Kilmer, when I went through the Val Kilmer sort of films. So I got asked if I'd seen Top Secret. Never seen it, and obviously, you know, it's from the makers of Airplane, and it's obviously got, you know, that comedy factor like Naked Gun. So it already had high hopes for me. I went into this like up here because I love Naked Gun. I like all of them, Naked Gun 1, 2, 3 and a half. I like them all. And Airplane, love those films. Still crack me up today. So just looking at the cover and the cows flying around, in my head I already thought this was going to be funny. But yeah, a little bit disappointed watching this one. There was funny bits in it that I can think of. Bar that, I mean, the song. I'm not gonna sing it, so I'm not gonna do any kind of karaoke on here. But that Tutti Frutti song, that did stick in my head for the next 2 days after I watched this film after I watched it. So yeah, I went to bed singing Tutti Frutti, and when I woke up next morning, it was still in my head, and I was still singing away at it. So if anything stuck out, it's that song. So yeah, let me know if anyone else has seen this film and what you thought of it. So yeah, Top Secret. Right, so next one is one I've shown you recently. So here's the Japanese version of Shutter. Again, I'd not seen this since it got released, 2004, I think. I'm taking a guess now, but watching it the other day, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's different to the American version. When I say different, it's not completely different. It's just, again, I'm not going to ruin it for everyone. It's how they get. Whereas the American one, they start off in America. He's a photographer, and then he gets a job to go to Japan, and then he goes to Japan, and while they're there, they basically they run over a girl, and then it goes from there. Whereas this one, it's set in Thailand, this one, and he's a photographer, and then it goes quite similar where they're driving, but and then they hit a girl, and this is where it kind of differs on this bit, where they just drive off and kind of try and forget about it. Then it sort of comes back, and they go through. They see everything through the photos after that, and then they start to see things, and it goes from there. So, yeah, glad I picked this up. Good film, 4K picture. That was okay. Do you know what? I need to rewatch it, because I was when I was watching it, I was thinking of the 4K picture, and I was like, I mean, it looked okay. That's probably the best I can say. It didn't look like, wow, it looked clear, it looked crisp. There was a lot of grain that I'll probably need a double take on it. Sometimes, like I say, I always need to see something a second time just to, but the film itself, enjoyed it a second time round. I enjoyed it. Right, the other 3 films I haven't physically got. So the first one was what was the first one? So Next Karate Kid. No, it wasn't called Next Karate Kid Legends. I apologise. Karate Kid Legend. I've never seen Next Karate Kid. I've only seen the first 3. Missed that one, and then I saw this Legends one. Now, this got a lot of I don't want to say hate, but it got a lot of negative reviews. But I didn't look at the reviews until after I watched the film. Now, I went to watch it with my bro, and not gonna lie, I had a good time with it. In fact, I had a great time with it. Again, no spoilers. It'll be nice to see more of certain actors and stuff in there. And the film was split into different sections. There was a storyline going on, then there was another storyline going on. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. I quite enjoyed how the flow of the film was. So for me, that was it's another addition to the Karate Kid universe. So for me, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and when it comes out, I will probably go straight for the 4K with that one. Yeah, a definite rewatch with that one for me. Yeah, enjoyed that one. Right, so after that, I watched, was it last night? So Sinners. So watched Sinners last night. Didn't know what the film was about at all. Not seen any adverts or anything. So went in blind. So it was just over 2 hours. So 2 hours and 4 minutes. So again, I'm not going to spoil it. So I'm not going to ruin it and say what happened. I'm not even going to compare it to something else either. So if you've seen it, you already know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, then like me, not seen it, went in blind, and then when things happened, I was like, huh? But the first hour was basically building Michael B. Jordan playing, obviously, 2 brothers he's playing. And then they basically go back into this town, and they're basically trying to get, they've got this bar, and they're trying to get everyone in there that's skilled at something. So whether it's a piano player, singer, people behind the bar, so just everything to get everyone in there for that evening. So they're trying to get all skilled people. So it's a build up of storyline to get to that point. And then when they get to this bar, that's when everything changes. That's when everything changes. I'm not going to say any more than that. I don't know if I enjoyed it or not. I came away from it like, yeah, it was all right. But tell me what you guys thought of the film. I mean, I'm not sure. Like I say, I might need to watch it a second time, but with everything to watch, I probably won't get a chance to watch it a second time anytime soon. So, a question mark over that film for me. I'm not sure. I enjoyed the little thing that happened after, but as a whole, as a film as a whole, yeah, I don't know is how I walked away with that one. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. And the last film was Until Dawn. So I played the game years ago, so I can't actually remember the game. I think it was even on the PS4. It was that long ago. But my memory of the game, I really enjoyed it. Now the film, trying to remember the character's name. Right, sorry about that, guys. I had to take a quick sort of, because I didn't want to talk about a film and then my memory was completely gone. So I just had to take a quick time out to refresh my memory on that, because I probably watched that, to be fair, I only watched that like maybe 4 or 5 days ago. But you know, when you watch a film and another film and another film, your mind just plays tricks on you. So yeah, Until Dawn. So it was Clover, her name was. So basically her sister went missing. So a year before, her sister went missing. So Clover and her friends all go to this remote place to try and find her, or at least find out what happened to her. So basically they all end up in this place, and it's weird to get out again. I'm not going to ruin it, but to get there, they're in this torrential rain. So it's raining hardcore, going through this rain, and then suddenly they end up in this, what you could say is like a big place, and there's no rain. So the rain is only when you leave now, and in this little area you've got the main building and there's no rain. So they all go into this place, and they kind of like take a look in different rooms, and then one of the guys, he's looking in a room, then they can see like all the missing people that have been there, missing. And without ruining it, basically you just suddenly see a masked killer, and he basically kills all of them. It's not a spoiler, but he basically kills all of them, and the next thing you know, they're all alive again. They're all awake, they're all alive, they all realise they died. So basically what's happening is they're reliving the same day again, and again they're reliving, until they can find a way to figure out how to sort of get to, a bit like Groundhog Day if you like. You got to try and get to the other side, but actually it's nothing like Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day, you had to have the perfect day. Here you had to survive the day. So yeah, nothing like Groundhog Day at all. Totally different comedy, horror. So yeah, so they got to survive the night to basically get to the other side. So again, not going to say any more than that. Again, this film left me with a kind of don't know if I liked it. There were good bits in it, but as for the film itself, I don't know. Like when it finished, I was like, I need to watch it again, but not anytime soon. So again, let me know what you guys thought of that film as well, Until Dawn. But yeah, so that's all the films. Was it 8 or 9? Could have been 8 or 9 films. So yeah, all first time watches. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of those films. Any of them, if you like them, not seen them, but a few I'd recommend. Actually, there's quite a few there I'd recommend. Some question marks. But yeah, overall, good watches. There was nothing I hated out of all them. So none of the films I definitely wouldn't watch again. So yeah. Right, so there's just one more thing I want to do, which I said I was going to do. So let me just get all the info I need, and I'll give you that top 10 list as well. All right, I'll be right back. Right guys, let's go through my wife's top 10 animes. So Looking at these, I don't recognise any of them. Okay, so let's just quickly go through these. So number 10, we've got GTO. So it's called Great Teacher Onizuka. So according to this, it is about an ex-biker gang member who wants to become the greatest teacher in all of Japan. So that's number 10. Number 9 is Attack on the Titan, and it's about the human race. Number 8 is called Shobib, and again, it's about human robots. That one there. Number 7, we've got Cooking Master Boy, or it's also called Cooking Master Chuka or Chichiban. Again, it's about cooking, this one. Number 6, we've got Demon Slayer, and it's about demon slayers. Number 5, this I've heard of. I don't think I've seen it, and it's called Bleach, and this is about soul reapers and ghosts. Tell me if you guys have seen it or heard any of these. My number 4 is Sword Art Online, and it's about online gaming. Then number 3, we've got Haikyuu, and it's about sports volleyball. Number 2, we've got Yakitake Japan, and it's about cooking and baking. And the number 1 anime is called Food Wars, and again, it's about cooking. I know my wife loves cooking, so yeah, so there you go. they're the top 10 in order of her favourite animes. So there you go, that's the top 10 as well. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. So yeah, if you do like what I'm doing, give us the old thumbs up, and throw a sub if you want to see anything more going forward. Much appreciated, always my end. All right, so yeah, until the next vid, we will see you midweek. I know I said to you I was going to do a watch along, and I might do it in the midweek now, but I'll explain it if I do the vid for the midweek. But yeah, but that's it for today, guys. All right, so yeah, take care as always, guys, and see you at the next. All right, see ya.